So happy to welcome Katie Couric back to GMA. Second season of Katie premieres today.
It does.
A lot coming up. Hello. You got to tell us first. I see something.
Oh, yeah. Yep. I know you heard the news.
We heard the news.
Betrothed. I'm engaged to be married. So that's a really exciting development.
That is a gorgeous
in my life.
ring.
Thank you.
And John's going to pull a little surprise today here in the opening.
Oh, well, he might pop in, much to his chagrin. it required a little bit of a push from our staff. I didn't know he was showing up, so it was kind of cute.
It's all kinds of surprises now. You were kind of surprised by the proposal.
I was. We'd been going out for almost a year and a half, and I had no idea I thought we were probably moving in that direction or not, but it did come out of the blue a little bit because we hadn't really discussed it much recently, and I'd kind of tabled the whole thing, thought, well, we'll see what happens. No, he didn't. He was scheming in a very stealthy way, finding the ring. He did it all on his own. At the last minute, he brought in a wing woman to kind of give it the seal of approval. But it was kind of a shock to me.
Well, we are happy for you.
An exciting shock.
Oh, it is. It's a great shock. He's a great guy.
Yeah, thank you. I know he really likes you, too.
So tell us about the season. You talk about you want to have a lot of meaningful conversations.
Well, I think that there's so much fluff on television now. And, I think our mantra for our show is talk that matters. We really do want to take some important and interesting issue, whether they're cultural trends or topical subjects, and explore them a little further in a more deeper, more meaningful way. We're talking about people who are deciding not to have children. The birth rate is the lowest it's been in history, George. We're talking about sexual assault on college campuses and why administrations often turn a blind eye to these complaints and allegations. So we're talking about race in America. We had a whole show based on all the events of last summer about race in America. So I think when we can, and when we can do it well and get the right people to have the conversation, we really do want to go deeper.
And you've talked a lot about gun violence as well on your program. And I was so shocked, really, to see that story of Lil Wayne and his mom pulling him out of high school once he started to become famous. Take a look at this.
And she saw me putting my gun in my backpack. And she said, you got to bring that to school with you? And I remember I asked her, I said, you don't want me to bring it? I remember she thought about it. She said, I do. So I put it back in my bag. She's like, you're right, because she bought it for me.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So, and she was like, you do need it. So she was still on the phone. It wasn't 2 minutes later. She walked back to my room and said, you don't go to school no more. You're getting a GED. And I was like, okay.
Wow.
I know. That gives you a little insight what it was like growing up in the area of New Orleans where Wayne Carter, Lil Wayne, Weezy to me, is from. And, I interviewed him back in 2009. He's such an interesting person, hugely successful, obviously, artist, and has had a lot going on in his life with health scare and spending time in jail. So we're the oddest couple on the planet, but I just, for whatever reason, connect to him.
And he opens right up. You're going to be having a lot of fun as well. And there's this movie I'm looking forward to, The Family.
Yeah, Michelle Pfeiffer and Robert De Niro are coming on the show to talk about that. Billy Crystal, Terrence Howard's going to be here, Hugh Jackman, Jake Gyllenhaal, Julianne Moore. We have a lot of great stars coming by as well. I think even I want to have great conversations with them as well, and I'm lucky because the time we have affords me the opportunity to really get to know these people and reveal something that people don't know about them. So I'm really excited about the show.
We are too. Congratulations again. Look forward to seeing it all.
Thank you.
Be sure to watch season 2 of Katie. Check your local listings.